Hi, I'm Carla.
Hi, I'm Julia. Oh no. Hi, I'm Carla.
Hi, I'm Julia.
Hi, book lovers.
Today we are going to talk about of the center book called Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky.
Well, first of all, who is Stephen Chbosky?
Chbosky.
Chbosky.
Stephen Chbosky is the author of The Perks of Being a Wallflower. He also wrote the script of the newest version of the film The Beauty and the Beast. So let's talk about the book.
Well, Kate is a single mother who's running from her ex-boyfriend called Jerry.
They got a conflictive relationship.
Yes. So she decides to start from scratch with her son Christopher in a little village of Pennsylvania, Millgrove.
There, Christopher disappears for 6 long days. Mary Catherine, a young lady, finds him in the woods while he was driving in the outskirts of Millgrove. Christopher is not harmed, but something has changed inside him. He starts listening a voice inside his head that tells him to build a treehouse or something terrible is going to happen to his mother and the citizens of Millgrove. And this synopsis is the reason why I decided to buy the book. What about you, Carla?
Well, I disappoint with you. I really like this synopsis, but what makes me read this book is a sentence from Joe Hill in the back cover of the book that says, if its first 50 pages don't blow your mind, you should revise your capacity for surprising. So I decided to read this book for this sentences.
So let's go to rate the book. I rated it with 5 stars.
So sorry, Stephen Chbosky, but I rated with 3 stars. But well, let me explain why. I really like the first pages of this book because they draw all my attention and the story is very, very, very strong. But the last pages, I think, were very repetitive and I don't like the end. So the author could change it.
I agree with you, Carla, on this because I think the last pages are a little bit repetitive. But even though this, I think that I still love the book and the way the author wrote it.
But wait, I don't want to forget to talk about one thing that happened to me while I was reading this book. So, do you have some nightmare related with the story?
Oh yes, I did. I thought I was the only one.
Oh my god. Well, while I was reading this book, I've got a nightmare that I was like Christopher, and all the bad things that happened to him were happening to me, and I was in this imaginary world.
Oh, something very similar happened to me. And now that you mention it, I would like to talk about these 2 worlds that are described in this book, the imaginary one and the real one. And this reminds me of Stranger Things, you know, the series of Netflix.
Yes.
And I really want to talk about it, but I am not going to do it because I don't want to make any spoiler. But there's something else that I would like to talk about, that is the importance of the Catholic religion in this book. That is very important. It's in the end of the book when we realize the importance of the Catholic religion. But I'm not going to tell anything about it because I don't want to make any spoiler. But I would like to say that Christopher is...
Shut up! You're going to make an spoiler. So, if you really like this story, let's read this book. Don't think it twice because it's very, very, very intriguing.
Yeah?
Yes.
It is?
Yes, it is. So don't forget to subscribe.
In the bottom down below and press the ring. so you don't forget, so you don't miss any video we upload in the channel.
Yes, and put like. Bye
Bye-bye,
bye,
book lovers.
book lovers.
Find out